What's up? What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be tearing the 498 apart and just giving it a once over while we got the motor out. It only makes sense. So let's get into it. All right, so we already got starter off, valve cover off, headers off. Now we got the flex plate off. Now I'm taking off the mid plate / adapter, and you can see the motor was turned that way, and it's leaking from somewhere. We got to try to figure out where. We know I had a leak back here, but all the oil was drained. So guys, I don't know. My daughter's in there screaming over something. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this mid plate off. Dad's coming over with a motor stand here in a little bit, and we'll pop these heads off and pop off a few rod bearings, make sure everything's good. Main thing is I want to recoat these gaskets. These are MLS gaskets, head gaskets, so they should be fine. But I want to recoat them, and we just hit them with some copper spray, and then I really want to get this valley pan off and reseal this, because all this is like touch-up work when it was in the car, because we was still having a leak. So go ahead and pull this guy off and wait for Dad to get here, I guess. Yeah, as you can see, so I just popped it off and we got oil coming down through here, so that's going to be our culprit right there, I believe. But we're gonna clean all that up, so I ain't too worried about it. Yeah, let's keep moving. I guess we can go ahead and pop off these rocker arms and get just the valve train off, and then like I said, wait for him. All right. A lot of people overthink this, think you need to go one way or the other. You ain't gonna hurt this thing. I don't know what the torque spec was, but it was. I guess I torqued them good. It does have quite a bit of load on it, though. The springs are pretty tight, and it's got quite a bit of lift in the cam. So let's go ahead and pull this off and grab out some push rods. Now is probably our best time. We're going to check the springs, make sure no springs are broke. I don't see anything. All of our retainers look good. Our keepers look good. Yeah, I'm calling this one good. Alright, so got the heads off. Now, Dad was concerned about this, but remember, not so long ago we just had the injectors cleaned and number one was closed. But we know number one is firing because last time we took it to the track, that was number one. So she's good to go. Only thing is number two might have had a little bit of water coming through. Oh, sorry. And screen's all dirty. My bad, guys. Yeah, there you go. We might have had a little bit of water coming through number two. It's a little clean, but there's our number one, but it's only really got 3 passes on it ever. So, but the rest of it looks pretty good. We figure out what's going on with that guy. We're gonna, while we got the heads off, obviously we're gonna recoat the head gaskets, clean up the maintenance surface. I do want to check the valves, make sure none of them's leaking though, and then start putting her back together. So about to spend the next probably, I don't know, an hour cleaning off all the silicone, and then we'll go from there. All right, so next day, and yep, I suck at recording. We turned it over, pulled the oil pan back on, and oil pan back off. All the rods look good. I didn't mess with the girdle. I didn't want to have to reseal it, so I didn't pull any main caps. But there's no oil or no metal anywhere. So we'll put the last little bit of rockers in, and then go from there. So I just put the lifters back in, and poured my my good old trusty Rotella 1540. I poured like 3 or 4 quarts. That's 4 quarts, well, almost 4 quarts. Yeah, it is. It's a gallon. So I poured almost 2 quarts in. The oil pan's held on by like 2 bolts. I got to pull it off because my new gasket's hanging up over there. Man, it'd be alright. It happens. Anyway, got the lifters in, a little bit more oil. So, moving on. Now we're kind of at a standstill. Because of this right here, you can see the water was coming through there. Right there. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to hold off right here, and I'm going to order new head gaskets. Those might seal up, but it $200 insurance that I ain't got to do this again. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pay the $200, get some new head gaskets on the way. This stuff, like, I mean, you can even feel like it's a. I'm gonna have to Scotch-Brite that, get that back smooth, and once those get on, slap the heads on. Today's Friday. Monday morning. Oh snap! That's the mid plate. Monday morning, I think we're gonna go to PTC to get that converted done. So in the meantime, I'll just I'll finally put my my wiring harness pass through back in the car. That's never been in the car. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I just had a big hole in the firewall. So we'll get that put in. I'm having to play. I ain't got no space, okay? Shop's a mess, which you already know. You watch the channel. Shop's a mess. So I ain't got a whole bunch of space. So we'll get that put in and see what else we can do. All right, so here it is. Woo, billet aluminum. That's the pass-through. I got this from MFG, I think. And I lost one of the bolts, so that's an old motorcycle fairing bolt. It is what it is, okay? At least there's not a big hole that fire can come through. But we still got those 2 big holes, so, hey. Baby steps. So all that's done. So I think now we just have to wait on head gaskets to come in. And then we throw this thing back together. There is one thing I'm a little, that I had found earlier. Here, I'll just show you. So right here, that's sharp. Something's been through there. I don't. We put 4 different plugs in the car, so I don't know if it's lost a strap to one of the plugs or something. All this just needs to be cleaned up. That's just dirty. But that right there, that's something went through there and got that. I don't know what it was. That's the only one. All the other ones look pretty good. So I don't really know what we're going to do about that. It is what it is. But I got my new oil pan gasket. Got it hanging on the wall so I can't forget it. And then I got this converter ready to go. So short video, but that's it's going to be it. I'll order the head gaskets. Summit has them in stock. Shouldn't take that long to get it. And then, like I said, Monday we'll go down and take that converter down. Maybe Tuesday. And we might be able to test this thing next Friday. I got a pretty big job coming up this week. I gotta do a head replacement on a BMW. But that's gonna be a wrap. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. As always, comment, like, and subscribe, please. Let's grow this thing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Bye. Love you.